We're going to talk about NETCAT today. NETCAT makes and accepts TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, and UDP, User Datagram Protocol connections. That's it. That's what NETCAT does. NETCAT writes and reads data over the connections until they're closed. It provides a basic TCP and UDP network subsystem that allows users to interact manually or via script with network applications or devices on the application layer. It lets us see raw TCP and UDP data before it gets wrapped up in the next higher layer, such as FTP, like File Transfer Protocol, SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, or HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Technically, NETCAT doesn't make a UDP connection because UDP is connectionless protocols. But when I refer to UDP connection and NETCAT, I'm referring to using NETCAT in UDP mode to start sending data to a UDP service that might be on the receiving end. NETCAT doesn't do anything fancy. It doesn't have a nice GUI. It doesn't have outputs that result in a pretty report. It's rough, it's raw, it's ugly, but its functions are such a basic level that it lends itself to being useful for a whole slew of solutions. Because NETCAT alone doesn't necessarily obtain any meaningful results by being used in tandem with other tools, it's nothing more. A lot of people will approach NETCAT as being nothing more than a glorified telnet client. Others might not be able to see the possibilities through the command line arguments. So over the next couple weeks, we'll dive into those command line arguments and how to use them. I hope you found this useful. We'll be back to talk more about NETCAT.